These cruises whisk you away to heaps of historical landmarks that are so significant, they're practically begging for a selfie. Imagine connecting with ancient civilizations. Yes, the folks who built pyramids and invented pizza. Okay, maybe not the last one, but you get the idea. Now, while you're sailing along, get your cameras ready. The landscapes are so breathtaking, they put every postcard to shame. Seriously, it's like Mother Nature herself is showing off her finest work. The combination of the gorgeous scenery and gentle waves creates a chill vibe that even the most hyperactive kids can appreciate. Just don't forget your sunscreen, or you might end up looking like a lobster on vacation. As the sun begins to dip lower in the sky, it's time for some magical evening cruises. Picture this. Stunning sunsets over the Nile that are more beautiful than a watercolor painting made by a toddler. This enchanting atmosphere is the perfect backdrop for creating unforgettable family memories. Unless someone spills their drink, then it's just a memorable mess. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? So grab your loved ones and make some magical memories. Welcome to the Nuba Mountains, where the geography is a real mashup. Picture this. A semi-arid climate teaming up with lush vegetation, all while ancient paths stretch like spaghetti connecting cozy villages. And let's not forget, these majestic mountains measure about 64 kilometers wide and 145 kilometers long, kind of like the world's longest family road trip, but with more trees and fewer bathroom breaks. Now hold on to your sun hats, because from mid-May to mid-October, it rains. Oh boy, does it rain. It's like Mother Nature decides it's time for a water park fun day. This rainy season allows for grazing and seasonal agriculture, and the average annual rainfall is between 400 to 800 millimeters, ensuring the grass stays greener than your neighbor's lawn. Despite its stunning scenery and rich culture, the Nuba Mountains faced a bit of a political plot twist during South Sudan's independence vote in 2011. They weren't invited to the dance party, which left them with a complex political status. Talk about being the kid who didn't get picked for the kickball team. With military presence stronger than the scent of your dad's barbecue, fear and uncertainty loom over South Kordofan. It's tougher than trying to explain TikTok to your grandma. This heavy military presence complicates efforts for peaceful talks among locals. They might as well be trying to play charades with a marching band in the background. The Nuba Mountains aren't just dealing with rain and politics. They also face cultural disputes that have been simmering like a pot of your mom's famous chili since the 1980s. Sadly, this has led to persecution and violence against their residents, a real-life game of dodgeball, but instead of balls, it's conflict that's flying around. Meanwhile, international pressure and humanitarian efforts are like superheroes swooping in, complete with capes and the best intentions. Ceasefires have been attempted to support the starving population, but achieving lasting peace is still a bit like trying to put together IKEA furniture without instructions, challenging and often frustrating. And guess what? Celebrities like George Clooney and Nicholas Kristoff have stepped into the spotlight, documenting the serious situation in the Nuba Mountains. They're like the Avengers of social justice, using their fame to draw global attention and pressure for much-needed intervention. Who knew Hollywood could save the day? Now, on a serious note, the Sudanese government, under President Bashir, has some serious accusations of war crimes. It's like the kid in class who's always getting in trouble for passing notes. Only this is way more serious, especially considering the actions during the genocide in Darfur and the ongoing turmoil in the Nuba Mountains. Reports indicate things are grim, with the use of cluster bombs devastating civilians and making relief operations harder than trying to get a cat into a bathtub. It's a tough situation, and every little bit helps, but the conflict continues to throw wrenches into the works, like a classic slapstick comedy, but without the laughs. The rich history of the Nuba Mountains is tied up in the dynamics of slavery and trade, influencing local economies and societal structures. It's like a tangled ball of yarn that needs some serious untangling before anyone can knit a cozy sweater out of it. It highlights how history shapes the lives of those living there today. To truly understand the Nuba Mountains, we've got to explore the conflicts stemming from social, political, and economic factors. It's a bit like a family meeting where every member brings their own set of problems to the table. Everybody wants to talk, but not everyone wants to listen. And finally, let's not forget the wealth of external resources out there like documentaries and articles, which give us a peek into the lives of the Nuba people. It's like watching reality TV, but instead of drama, we see their struggles and resilience. So, grab some popcorn. We've got a lot to learn from these remarkable folks. You know, music isn't just something we enjoy while doing the dishes or pretending to enjoy Uncle Larry's karaoke night. It's like the secret ingredient in a delicious family recipe. In this video, it struts in like a peacock and grabs your attention, setting the mood and making sure everyone feels all the feels. It's like a melodious hug. Who doesn't love that? And speaking of feelings, have you ever heard laughter that sounds like a symphony? Well, when the audience chimes in with giggles and applause, you can practically feel the good vibes radiating through your screen. It's like everyone in the room suddenly shares a giant ice cream sundae of joy, no brain freeze, just pure happiness. That sense of togetherness transforms this viewing experience into a cozy family gathering right in your living room. Now, let's not forget how those melodic transitions keep the energy zipping around like a puppy on a sugar rush. When the music fades in and out, it's like a game of peekaboo with your favorite tunes, keeping everyone glued to the screen. This dynamic pacing ensures that nobody's dozing off on the couch. Instead, they're leaning forward in excitement, ready for the next round of fun. Who knew a video could double as a family bonding experience and a workout for your chuckle muscles? The background music. It's like the emotional glue that sticks our hearts right to the screen, creating connections that are more enjoyable than a family game night. Well, minus the arguments over who cheated. Music has this magical ability to tug on those heartstrings, dredging up memories faster than Aunt Edna can remind you of that one time you wore socks with sandals. Now, let's not forget about the different musical styles peppering the video, like a mixed bag of candy. Each segment has its own flavor. One moment you're tapping your toes to some upbeat jingle, and the next you're drifting off to a serene melody, as if you're floating on a cloud made entirely of marshmallows. This delightful variety keeps everyone, yes, even the dog, engaged and glued to the screen instead of staring at the wall. And speaking of consistency, the music is like that reliable family member who shows up at every reunion, reinforcing the overall theme of the video. It's the ultimate storytelling sidekick, setting the stage for all the drama, laughter, and even the occasional awe moment. So, buckle up, because with music in the mix, you're in for an entertaining ride that'll leave everyone humming along. The phrase, "look what the __." It's like opening a mysterious box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. This little gem sets a hilariously whimsical tone that leaves everyone scratching their heads, wondering just what on earth is being pointed at. It's the perfect setup for a comedic show where the punchline is as much a mystery as Grandma's secret cookie recipe. And let's not forget laughter, the magical ingredient that turns any ordinary moment into a family gathering worthy of a sitcom. The giggles and chuckles remind us that the dialogue is all about fun, like a game of charades gone hilariously wrong. Family time is all about sharing those lighthearted moments, isn't it? It's like sprinkles on top of a cupcake, unnecessary but oh so delicious. Now, when we hear that delightful question, why are you running?
Kwenye mitaa ya Dar kuna moshi na kelele, watu wanapiga soga kama sinema maelekezo. Umu na buguruni sapa inazunguka tu, kahawa na mandazi ndo breakfast ya huku.